guys, happy Monday. I never know what friggin' day it is. Why does it seem so dim in here? Maybe it's because I'm tired. I took a power nap earlier. I came home super exhausted. My T-Rex arm is still tripping. And my body is just over the ache of it all. So I came home really exhausted today. And I took an hour and a half nap. So now I'm kind of like behind schedule and everything. But I'm looking at the little pile of things that I have accumulated on our dining table and figured if I don't want to move it one more night to be able to sit here with the young'uns and have dinner, let me make the time to sit and show you guys the goodness of it all. I thought I saw you guys maybe a week ago, but apparently I've been at it. I picked up a few things while we were out school clothes shopping. Pickiness, sir, little dude. Very, very particular, very, very picky. Didn't find a whole lot, but of course every store we went into or every mall we were at, I kept dipping in and walking out with a few little things. But I did indulge in Bath and Body Works because it's one of my favorite stores. And I'll show you guys that I've been to a couple thrift stores and yeah. As recent as yesterday, we went yesterday, and I'm so glad that I didn't find a lot of stuff that I liked at Thrift Town because we went to Thrift Town. Was that Sunday? Yeah, we went to Thrift Town Sunday just to look around, and their system crashed, and they weren't able to check anybody out. Not cash, not card, not nothing. I mean, their system was just down, and I felt bad because there's a lot of people that shop there for school clothes, and the lines were super long, almost to the back where the distribution part of the store is. I mean, where the donating part of the store is. And I've never seen lines that long there, but because it was back to school and a lot of parents shop there, I saw baskets full of clothes and everything shut down. And I kind of felt bad because I'm like, for those parents who only shop at thrift stores, they weren't going to be able to buy any of the clothes that they had in their baskets. And it was the day before school started in the Dallas area. So I hope they were able to clothe their kiddos without too much drama. But I'm glad, like I said, that I found one really pretty vase that I wanted to put bracelets in and I left behind that I had actually almost picked up one of my last trips. But if it's still there, when I go back, I might grab it. I don't know. I think it'll look nice with, excuse me, got the hiccups. I was drinking tea a little bit ago. Sorry. I might pick up that vase when I go back. But I have stuff scattered. I usually like to keep it in order just for my OCD of it all. But I have crap scattered everywhere because I've been moving it for days. Like I said, when we sit down to dinner, I keep moving everything off the table. So I'm just going to dive into what I think. I'm going to try and keep it in order. But I'm going to show you guys one of the most geekiest finds for me. Now, when I was little, we used to have this metal compartmentalized dollhouse, and I hope I can find a picture because I want to insert it, and some of you guys might have had this same house. Okay, this was my favorite house, me and my sister's favorite house. We had a lot of little doll houses, the little people doll houses that opened up, but this one was awesome because it had the pretty white framed windows and it had the little doorbell, and it was just so nice. And we had this awesome little furniture in there. We had sofas and then the kitchen counters and everything, and then the table and chairs. It was just the little console TV and everything. It was just this plastic 70s furniture for that house. And I was 16 or 17 years old when my mom finally got rid of it. And I regret that she did because now I see them like on eBay and Etsy and stuff like that, the house itself for sale. And I would love to have another one just for nostalgia's sake. I would love to have another house. And I found a bag of the furniture. You guys, I've been wanting to tear this open so bad, but I wanted to share the bagged goodness of it all. When I saw this, it was actually, my arm is still not functioning correctly, so I may struggle a little bit. When I saw it, I specifically started like going, mushing the bag with my hands because I wanted to see if they had the sofa. Not only, sorry about the noise, guys. Not only did they have the sofa, they had to, did you guys have this little plastic furniture? for y'all's little dollhouses. It's this hard plastic sofa. They have 2 of them in here. Not only did they have the friggin' sofa. Oh no, it's 2 beds, not one. They have the little kitchen cabinet area. The friggin' refrigerator, guys. I don't know why they were pink, but they have the refrigerator and the little kitchen console. They have the little chair. You guys, I was tripping. I was so geeked out. I was so happy. Look at the little beds. These need to be wiped down big time because they're sticky and gross, and I'm a little suspect about what's on here. But look at the little stinking bed. Y'all remember these? Did y'all have this stuff? Ooh, child, let me tell you, I was so geeked out. So I grabbed it. Now I put it back twice because I'm like, girl, what do you want this furniture for? You don't even have the house. But I couldn't leave it, you guys. I could not leave it behind. There are quite a few extra pieces, but when I saw this, I absolutely said, you better take it. You guys, they have the console TV. This was one of my favorite pieces of the furniture in the little store because it was so fancy. They had the big fancy color TV. Oh my gosh, I cannot stinking believe it. I haven't shown my sister yet because we played with that dollhouse to no end. But there's quite a few other little pieces in here. Little desks, little bureaus, stuff like that. But I was totally taken back to childhood, and it was $3.99, so I grabbed it. What am I going to do with these pieces? I don't know. Will I try and find the little house? Maybe. I don't know. But look at that. Now, I can't remember if the kitchen at one point had the little white basin dropped in here. This one doesn't. I can't remember. If you guys had this, do y'all remember if the little sink had a basin in it? Because right now it's just, hello, little hole. But I'm so geeked out. I may just display it just for nostalgia purposes. But that was $3.99. I found another one of these tiles. I love that I keep finding these tiles because I'm decorating my walkway with them. And I thought that the vinyl was going to peel off, but they've been through heat and rain and the vinyl sticks pretty well on it. This one is scripture. My peace I give unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. John 14:27. I love when I come across these. And this one was $2.99. I can't remember what I paid for the other ones, but I think they're all $2.99. I just think it's so pretty. And like I said, I'm currently lining my walkway with them because they are holding out pretty good out there. I had them inside the house, but as much stuff as I have, you guys, y'all have heard me say before, I have a lot of stuff and I love stuff. But after a while, if it gets too cramped and crowded, my anxiety starts to peak. And it was starting to do that in the living room where I had them. So I put them out on the walkway. They're really, really pretty. Now, I don't know if you guys remember my last haul. I found another one of those tiles. So now I have 2 tiles, and what I like to do is put them on pedestals, the little art easel things. These things, guys. So, because I had purchased one tile the last haul, I went into the thrift store specifically looking for one of these for that tile. So I found one. I like it. It's nice and simple. It was $1.99 just to hold the other tile I picked up. Then I found that tile, so I'm going to need a friggin' stand for that one. And lo and behold, there was another one. This one was it's a little bigger, a little sturdier. It's $2.99. So now I have 4 tiles, 4 easels, and they are looking so cute out there. And then I grabbed this. I already know where I'm going to put this one. I'm going to the doctor for my arm, guys, because, yeah, it's tripping. I suspect I may have a blood clot. I recognize that pain, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Anywho, I picked this up. I can't resist it. I have a lot of 5x7 pictures of the boys that I have in individual frames, and like I said, it's just too much happening. So if I can put 3 in one, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I already know the spot I'm going to put this in when I put the pictures in, and it was only $4.99. So y'all know me in a black frame. Love it. Gotta have it. So that is everything I think that I picked up at Thrift Town. And then we've been to Thrift Mart. And I have a vase on one of my nightstands that has these little purple flowers in it. But I'm over that little bunch of flowers. They're too small for that big table. I wanted something more dramatic because I have a pretty little rose centerpiece bouquet on one nightstand, white roses. Because there's purple in my room. I tried the purple flowers and I like the flowers, but I don't know. I'm over them. Okay, I wanted to swap out something, but I wanted something kind of dramatic. And every time I go to Walmart, I don't see, because that's where I'm buy my flowers at Walmart because they're cheap. I don't see anything, one, that I want to pay for because they ain't always cheap. But I don't find anything that I really, really like. And I didn't want to do roses again, but I knew I wanted to do a white or a purple flower. Um, Done purple. So I wanted white, but I never find anything I like. So we're at Thrift Mart and I find these Wisterias. White Wisterias. Okay. I got 3 of them. 3 bunches. And wouldn't y'all know it, guys? Lo and behold, they are $1.49 each stem, and they're from Walmart. It's the Walmart brand, the mainstay Walmart brand. So these are going to replace the purple flowers on my nightstand with this dramatic drape. I just love them. I love wisteria. The wisteria, when it blooms outside in the backyard, those are purple. I am so geeked out when those bloom. So I think that's going to be so pretty to wake up to in the morning, to go to bed to in the evening. Just have this little poof of loveliness. So I got that at Thrift Mart. Yeah, Thrift Mart. And then I found these. Now, my sister collects roosters. My sister says, Mel, chill on the roosters. I have enough stuff. But then every time I find something and I take it to her, she loves it and puts it in her house somewhere. Well, I saw these. They were a little pricey for me because y'all know I'm cheap. I want to stay 5 and under. They were actually $4.94. Would I have paid that for me for my own little? No. But for her, I will. So they're kind of heavy. So I may pause and scream. If there is an edit spot in here, it's because I hurt myself. But look, wrought iron, heavy rooster candles. Now we ain't gonna use them for candles. We've already decided we're not gonna use them for candles. We're gonna put little flower pots with these little hanging succulent dilly boppers that I already have, which I have too many of. So I have the pots, I have the little foam, I have the succulent. So that's what we're going to do on here. We're going to have the little dangly succulents. And she's actually going to put these outside on the other side of her door. So I think that's going to be pretty. I couldn't resist them. They were $4.94. I'm trying to see if you could, yeah, you can kind of see where it's written on the rooster's face, right, Chia? $4.94. Adorable. There's another one down there, but your girl ain't gonna risk hurting herself by picking that up. But I think they're gonna be really pretty placed on the other side of her door. I think it's gonna be pretty. Little dude found an awesome, oh man, are they here? I think he took them upstairs. It was a bag full of these big giant snap-on random pieces of dinosaurs. And I was like, more than likely all those pieces aren't gonna be in there. But he ended up with 3 big fakey Lego. He calls them fake Legos, but they snap together like Legos. Big dinosaurs. For $4.94, the bag was $4.94. I thought that was an amazing deal for what he got in there. And he has a good eye because he said, Mom, I swear all the parts are in there. I can tell all the parts are in there, and they were. So there's 3 really big dinosaurs, and he started taking them upstairs. But I was really excited for that for him because yeah, he's all about the Jurassic life again. So I think that's everything we picked up at Thrift Mart, aside from the snacks, and because they have groceries there. Just check the dates. They have snacks and chips and the big cases of soda that overstock from grocery stores or whatever. Or sometimes the pallets will bust, like a case of soda will bust, and then they can't sell the dripped on boxes of soda, so they sell them to stores like this. I don't care. I'm gonna take them out of the box anyway. I'm gonna wash them off anyway, put them in my fridge, so I don't care. I got a 36 12-ounce brisk iced tea lemon, 36 cans for $4.99. You ain't gonna find that nowhere. I got the 15 pack Pepsis, cherry Pepsis for $3.99. You ain't gonna find that nowhere. Well, sometimes you can, the 15 pack Pepsis on sale. But anyhow, I was there. I grabbed that whole bunch of chips. Keep these kids munchified. So that was Thrift Mart. And then I went to Thrifty Station this past weekend. I was up in pain. Woke up Saturday morning, this past Saturday morning? Woke up in pain. I can't sleep. So I was up, may as well hit the street. So I went to Thrifty Station and I picked up some books. I picked up Eat, Pray, Love. Now, I think I'm still in that entertain yourself mode from those 10 days that we were like laying low with the bug. So I got Eat, Pray, Love. I love the movie. I haven't read the book. I'm thinking of Must Love Dogs. I like that book. But I got Eat, Pray, Love. This was $1 because it wasn't March. It was $1. I got When Will There Be Good News for 75 cents. And I think they changed the pricing on their books because I could have sworn their paperbacks were $1 and now they're 50 cents and 75 cents. Change of Heart, a Jodi Picoult. I never know if I pronounce her name right, but I love her, for only 50 cents. Okay. And then Blood Orange for 75 cents. Love to read. I do lots of reading when I allow myself the time to get some friggin' reading done. So I grabbed those. And then I was super excited about this one because I watched the movie. How come it got lighter when I came over here? And it's dark over here. Do I have poltergeists in my area? Anywho, I watched the movie on Netflix and it was a really great movie, but it was really, really heavy and it's based on a true story, which makes it all the more tragic, yet inspiring because the kid in the movie is able to overcome his upbringing. It's called Hillbilly Elegy, and I found the book and I was super geeked out, so I grabbed that, and that one was $1. So their hardbacks are $1, their paperbacks are 15.75 cents. They have new stuff that gets donated from pharmacies and stuff like that. And I got this pedicure file from Mafeet's because Mafeet's are looking way scraggly. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I have not taken care of my feetsies this summer. I haven't worn a whole lot of flip-flops because I just didn't want to buff the ratchet raggediness of my feet down. Definitely needed one of these, so I grabbed one. I think this was $1 or maybe 75 cents. I can't remember because it's not marked, but it's those things on the wall are usually 75 cents to $1. Then the last thing I picked up were these bags of stones because I have been picking up plants from the Rescue Me shelves at Home Depot, Lowe's, and Walmart, and they are doing wonderfully. And I got 2 snake plants. I think I told you guys before, and I got a couple of other little plants. And I want to put stones in the ones that don't need a lot of watering. I want to put stones in there just to keep them hydrated without me over watering them, if that makes sense. I'm still learning, guys. The sun has so hurt my tomato plant. It pretty much scorched it, even with the watering. And as well as I was trying to take care of them, I was moving them around, shifting them around from not so bright spots to maybe shadier spots. And my avocado tree and my tomato tree are so hurt, you guys. They look so bad. The tomatoes still trying to grow little tomatoes. I have itsy bitsy little green balls on there right now, but my poor avocado tree, I don't know if I can save it. But I digress. That's going to be a whole nother video for those of you that like me trying to play Mary Quite Contrary up in this yard, because there's a lot of updates out there for those of you guys that like that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's pretty sad. So some of my babies are not doing well, but then the ones that I saved are doing really well. So that's why I bought these little things, and these were $1. They were $1. I have been to Bath and Body Works, like I said, when we were hitting multiple malls, multiple days, and Butthead over here. Only picked up a few little things. Bath and Body Works, I think, may still have the sale. They had their body sprays for $4.95. Their full-size candles were $10 off. I didn't buy any candles, but I went googly with the body sprays. I got the gingham, the blue one, because I have my yay much and winter's coming, and this is my fall into winter. I love this one. I like the red one. The red one's nice too, but I prefer the blue one. So I got one of those. This was new to me. Summer Melody smells amazeballs, and it lasts a really, really long time. I've already spritched it quite a few times. This one I liked more at the store. It's still very pretty, but it's nothing too far off from a lot of the stuff I already have, but it is very clean. Caleb says it smells like soap, but it is a very clean, very nice, crisp scent. Also a good transition from summer into fall. It's called Fairy Tale. I found Love Always Wins, and I loved the name of it, which is what led me to sniff it. I haven't worn this one yet, but it's a really another sweet, clean, warm, sunny, poppy little scent. Speaking of poppy, I hunted this sucker down at 3 because I love poppy, and everywhere that I went was sold out. I'm like, this sucks. So I finally found it at the 3rd store. This is one of my all-time favorites. I haven't been too familiar with this one. They sold me on it maybe a month or two ago, they sold me on it, and they were sold out, and they were sold out, and they were sold out. And then they went on sale for $4.95. So hex yeah, they were sold out. I finally found it at the thrift store. And it's fruity and juicy, and it's fruit juicy. Okay, it's delicious and lovely. And you would think it's a flower, Mel. It's supposed to be floral. To me, I think of fruit juice, summer fruit juice, refreshers, sparkling, just like that. And then we were at Burlington, and I saw Miss J-Lo. I love her. I have a lot of her perfumes. I love her perfume lines, but I had never seen J Lust fragrance mist. I bought it. It smells unlike, I mean, it smells like so many other scents out there. Probably a whole bunch of stuff that I already have. Very familiar scent. But J-Lo was on it. I bought it, and it was on sale. It was actually, it was marked $6.99, but it had a $5 little sticker on the top. So I'm like, okay, well, save me a couple dollars, $1.99. It's J-Lo. Why not? This, like her many, many relationships, does not last very long. It's very pretty. It goes on very, very nice. You don't get that burst of alcohol like friggin' Victoria's Secret. I like Victoria's Secret scents, don't get me wrong. But when you first spray on Victoria's Secret, you get that alcohol smell before you get all the yummy smell. Bath and Body Works don't do that crap. And J-Lo don't do that crap. But they don't last long. It don't last long. So I'm glad it was only $5. I ordered this off of Amazon. Some of my friends gave me gift cards for my birthday, and I was snooping around on Amazon, and this is one of the things I ordered. This is the first thing that's come, and it's a Friends lotion. It's honeysuckle and rose scented body butter. And look, how you doing? Now, if you've watched Friends ever, you know that's Joey's tagline. And I haven't opened it to see what the little container looks like, but this is what the packaging looks like. I think it's cute. If you're a Friends fan, they have a whole line of Friends products, but this is the only thing that I kind of wanted to try, so I grabbed that. We were at FYE. I don't know what FYE stands for. FYE, some little random whatnot store at the mall, and I picked up two movies, Secret in Their Eyes with Julia Roberts, and then Pay the Ghost with Nicolas Cage. I love Nicolas Cage. He's such an oddball, but I love him. He's so quirky. And it's him trying to figure out what happened to his little boy who disappeared on Halloween. And the guy at the register asked me, had I seen it? And I said, I'd never even heard of it. He said, neither did I. He had only seen it there at his job, so he watched it. He said, if you like Nick Cage, you're really going to like it. It's a good movie. So that was $4.99, and this was $3.99, but it was buy one, get one half off, so I got this one for half off. So that's all I picked up there. Apparently I picked up another charger at Burlington. Yeah, another little charger for $3.99 at Burlington. Oh crap, there's a few other little things here. Hang on a second. I grabbed a few more things at where was this from? At Thrift Mart, where I get the snacks, and then I got them little flowers. Okay, I've seen this all over Facebook. I always get this little advertisement on Facebook for signs, posters, t-shirts of this particular kitty cat, and I saw it, and it was only $2.42, and it's gonna go right above Martin's litter box. Your butt napkins, my lady. Isn't that cute? I have been wanting something like this, but I ain't gonna pay what they're asking for a t-shirt or whatever. What, $2.42? Adorable. Yep, gonna go right above, right on over his litter box. Also at Thrift Mart, they sell new things. Like I said, overstock of stuff. I got these 6 dial hand soaps. I got 6 for $3.99. I thought that was a good deal because we go through a lot of soap. And then the last place I went to was Knickknacks. I went to Knickknacks Sunday right at the last hour, right before they closed. And I went in with a mission. I was looking for a brass bird. I have a picture shelves with my picture frames arranged by the door. You might have seen it. I don't know if I've ever shown it to you. But I have somehow ended up putting brass birds, only brass fowl, any type of bird. I have some brass birds on the top shelf, some brass ducks in the middle shelf, and I didn't have a brass birdie or a brass type of bird or anything for the bottom shelf. So I went in there with the intention of finding a brass bird. Look what I found, guys. Now I currently have two of these smaller they're the ones that are on the top shelf. I have the little ducks in a row on the middle shelf, and I came across this sucker. I had another one in hand. It was a little, I don't know what kind of bird it was, but it was a little brass bird, like a little brass, I don't know, a little brass blue jay or whatever. And I had that in my hand at first, and then I saw this sucker. It was $10, but I really liked it because it matches the ones up on the shelf. This could be like the mama and the other one's the babies. And it was $10, and it was the only thing that I had found at that point. So I went ahead and got it. And then when I got up to the counter, turned out that that stall, that vendor, was having a 50% off sale. So this baby cost me $5, which is how much the other little bird was going to cost. But I don't know if I want to buff it, clean it, make it look brassy and lovely, or leave it as is, because the other two that I have like this are the same color. The only shiny birds I have on there are the duckies. The duckies are pretty, they're prettier, they're shinier. But I was very, very happy with him. I can't wait to put him on the shelf. And then my obsessive hunt for brass birds is done for that shelf. And then as I'm heading towards the cashier, I found some earrings, and this vendor was selling her earrings for $1. So I grabbed those. And these. Did I need any more earrings? Hex to the no. I tend to stick to my hooker hoops, but every now and then I want to switch it up. So I grabbed those. And I think that is everything. Yep, that is everything. Minus, I'm sure, a few little random things that little dude has picked up at every other little store. But that's everything. Now I can put everything away and yeah, now I don't have to move anything when dinner time rolls around tomorrow. But I wanted to visit with y'all. I wanted to say hello. I wanted to share the goodies. Oh, and the arm, my little T-Rex situation. I have a doctor appointment on Thursday because the pain is getting ridiculous. It's not going away. I am popping ibuprofen like I shouldn't because of kidneys and all that. I should not be taking ibuprofen the way I am, but it's the only thing that cuts the ache off. The ache away, short of moving on to like a muscle relaxer or a pain pill, which I have, but I don't like to take at all. I'm scared of that stuff, but ibuprofen is not that good for me either. So I have an appointment on Thursday. Like I said, I do suspect this pain is very familiar to the pain I had in my left leg when they found DVT. For those of you younger than 30, what the heck is a DVT? Deep vein thrombosis. It's a blood clot in deep down in your veins, which can potentially be very, very dangerous, even life-threatening if it dislodges and ends up in your lung or somewhere like that. And this pain is very familiar. Like, it wakes me up whimpering. My big grown A self will wake up 2 or 3 in the morning just whimpering. The pain is so bad. I'm unable to hold anything too heavy. I'm unable to really do much with the hand before the pain just shoots from here to here. And Saturday I started having a little pain come across this way. It's just, there's something going on. And I need to have it checked out. So I made an appointment for Thursday. It's the earliest I could get in. And we'll see. We'll see if they send me off to have an MRI or whatever scan that is they did on my leg. I can't remember what kind of scan they did on my leg, but pray it ain't a blood clot, y'all. Pray I'm just old and I have arthritis or something like that, because blood clots can be really, really scary, and I'm just over the pain. I'm over not being able to function like I'm used to. It's very frustrating not to be able to do the most basic of things with my friggin' right arm. It's very frustrating, and I'm over it. I'm really over it. But that is all that's happening here. Why is this so? Look at that. Maybe I should have showed everything this way because it's so much brighter here. But anywho, to my next ground, I hope you guys had an awesome Monday. For anybody whose baby started school today or started last week, for anybody whose babies started school this year, I send a prayer of protection for y'all's babies, for their campuses. I pray that the teachers' hearts are guided by God to do what's best for these babies. And I pray that anybody who wants to do any harm or has any inclination or any idea to do any harm is also led by God and moved by God not to. I pray for the campuses that our kids are at. I pray for the teachers and the student safety. It's scary times. It's scary times, and it's, as parents, you want to be there to protect them, but at the end of the day, for those who have faith, for those who believe, we have to put them in God's hands. We have to, and just pray that God envelops them and protects them and guides them from one destination to the next safe so that we can see our babies for dinner and hugs and kisses and good nights every night. But I hope you guys are having an awesome week. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I should see you guys soon. I hope so. So until my next go around, I love y'all bunches. Bye.